Hello everyone, long time no see. I haven't been taking photos for a while due to COVID. Recently I cleaned up my computer and found that my hard drive for storing photos has almost run out of space. So I spent some time going through all the photos I took in the past few years. In this video you will see some of the photos that I like the most. Also share some of my thoughts regarding street photography. So let's get started. When we talk about photos, people often link it to memory of the person, the family, and the friends. However, not surprisingly, there's no photo in my hard drive that has myself in it. Obviously, they were all taken by me on the street. Having said so, it's still valid to say that these photos carry a lot of memory. It's the memory of my impression of the surrounding world. Ansel Adams said, "You don't make a photograph just with a camera. You bring to the act of photography all the pictures you have seen, the books you have read, the music you have heard, the people you have loved." This is exactly what I feel about these photos. Looking at these photos, many of them were taken using Micro Four Thirds camera, among which Panasonic cameras are the most used. Even today, I still think Panasonic Micro Four Thirds cameras are one of the best for street photography. It has excellent balance between weight and image quality. Plus, Panasonic's control and menu system just makes sense. I've also used Ricoh GR for some time. I don't have the camera with me. It's lightweight with good control. By the way, I like GR2 more than 3. I had a video testing GR3 if you want to know more details. I've also used Fuji X Pros and X100 series. The control isn't as good as Panasonic, but it's acceptable. And I've been using X Pros extensively these days because there's not much opportunity to go out to the crowd due to constant travel limit and sometimes curfew. So travel are mostly with family and they prefer the color Fujifilm. Plus, I don't have time to post-process the photos. In this case, Fuji's out-of-camera JPEG is perfect. Actually, I tried to use Olympus for this purpose, so that I can reuse my Micro Four Thirds lenses. I've tried EM5, 1 and 3. It's not as good as Fuji in my circumstance. I've also got a video talking about why I'm not using EM5 Mark III for street photography if you're interested. The most used focal length should be 15mm equivalent. I chose it in the beginning because I'm a shy guy who doesn't feel comfortable going into crowds. I think this is also why I don't show my face in any of the videos. Once I got used to 50mm equivalent, it's hard for me to switch. I did try other focal lengths like the 28mm on GR and 35mm on X100 series. They offer different shooting experience. One big benefit of wider focal length is that you can use zoom focus with a relatively large aperture. The same can't be said for 50mm, and zoom focus can be easily done on Fujifilm cameras because they have digital distance scale. Now let's talk about street photography. To be honest, I'm not happy with my photos. I think I'm still a newbie in this field. I believe street photography should have its own character. It can be decisive, interesting, fun, touching your soul, etc. You may not have all the characters in one photo, but you need to have some character. I'm often confused when seeing people posting photos on social network or photography forums, labeling them as street photography, while the photos are just randomly streets with nothing interesting. Street photography isn't just taking photos on the street. The last thing I want to talk about is people. It's true that street photography doesn't have to have people in it, but people do play an important role in street photography. Different places have different rules. Generally, you can't take photo in private place without permission, but the reality is, even in public space, you still want your camera to be small and quiet. You don't know after taking photo that has someone in it if that person will smile at you, shout at you, or take you to a police station. Nowadays, people seem to be more vulnerable compared to the old times when everyone was best friends. My advice is to not think about this while taking photos on the street, but be careful when posting photos publicly. So this is all I have to say at the moment. Please comment if you want to share your thoughts. I'm interested in knowing what you think. See you next time. Peace.